with a mind like a vault and skills so defined. He breaks through the web, leaving no trace behind. On Web App Wednesday, he's the star of the stream, guiding you through cyberspace, where the data gleams with auto redone. He starts to scheme, mapping networks, fulfilling his dreams. Creator of tools that cut like a knife, auto becomes a child, it's his hacking life. 2 courses of privilege, he escalates the scene from the ground to the cloud. He's the hacking machine, but beware of the trap, the SQL deceit. R1 equals 1, the trick's so obsolete. He hates it the most, it's a lazy feat. For Tiberius seeks challenges, he won't accept defeat. On Web App Wednesday, watch him unveil the secrets of hacking without any fail. With wisdom and passion, he tells his tale. In the world of cyber, he always prevails. So here's to Tiberius, the ethical hacker with flair. On his live stream journey, he takes you there to the depths of web apps with time to spare. He's a guardian of the net with knowledge to share.
Hello. We start some music. All right. Welcome to Web App Wednesday. Hopefully it will be less chaotic than last week. Yeah. Which was interesting because I had the cat emergency. But she's fine. Hello, Zero Kieran. Are many people in chat? I guess technically it is slightly late. But we do have some viewers, which is good. Hopefully, more people will show up over time. If you're in chat, say hello. There we go, Mr. Reporter. Hello. Yeah. So we are gonna be hopefully finishing the mission today. Didn't know about the emergency. Yes, Arya suddenly became ill, and I had to rush her to the hospital and cut last week's stream short. Particle de Dieu, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so we're going to be finishing the mission. Last week we got basically 5/7 of the way through. Drinking coffee this late? No. This is technically Sprite, but because it's green and I have a green screen, it's black. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Firstly, though, we will do a marble race as we always do. Marble race time. I kind of want to see what bloop is. Maybe I should have read the description of bloop. Hang on, let's go quit. What is bloop? Okay, and what is dust? Alright, let's just try bloop. Screw it. Let's see what bloop is. Unfortunately, there seems to be quite a few people on YouTube right now. Unfortunately, this game only works with Twitch chat. So if you have a Twitch account and you can quickly get to it, then definitely get in Twitch chat. I don't know what you do here. I don't know what the cost is. We'll do 0. Oh no, starting amount. Okay, right. Cost of 1. All right. Sure, I mean, whatever. We're going to do this. I don't know what's actually going to happen. This switches the game from Plinko to a channel point redeem. No, I don't want to do that.
Thank you for following.
Okay, I mean, let's just try it. Start game. So, exclamation point play, I guess? Or is it exclamation point bloop? Try both. I'm going to try... Is it both? I'm going to try bloop. Oh, bloop works. Ah, so I think everybody has 10 plays. We're going to spam bloop. You gotta wait for your marble to score first, I guess.
Thank you for
Interesting,
following.
huh? Oh, I should have probably read the exclamation point bloop up here. So everybody has... Maybe I shouldn't have let everybody do 10. Yes, I'm not entirely sure. We're just gonna keep hitting bloop until we run out of bloops. Nope, I shouldn't have done that too soon. Bloop. Well, this is going to get chat engaged. So the box is... Oh, so this is my marble. So have I had 9 bloops so far? Is this my 10th? This is my 10th. All right, so technically, I believe this should be my last...
Thank you
my
for
last
following.
bloop. We'll see, though. Can I bloop again? Oh, wait, I can. What? All right, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've won, so we're gonna close the game. I have no idea what the hell goes... Maybe we'll have to figure this out. Let's do a proper one. I don't quite understand what's going on there. What's dust? Alright, screw it. You know what? We're just going to do a race because that's much easier. We'll do a community race though. Random. I feel like we get Dark Rainbow Race all the goddamn time. Precise record break. Alright, do that. Alright, here we go. Exclamation point play in chat if you want to play. 6-second countdown. And again, apologies for the Plinko. We'll figure out what the Plinko game actually means. No giveaway right now, but hey, maybe. We're very close to a giveaway, look. One more sub will get us a giveaway. So if you have not subscribed and you're feeling generous, obviously do not expect everyone to subscribe. Obviously, I love my subscribers. I love all my viewers. But subscribers help pay for this stream. Pretty much all of the money that I get from subs goes back into the stream in one way or another. All right, it pays for giveaways. It pays for new equipment. Pays for my time. But yeah, I love streaming. Obviously, I never came in. I never did streaming expecting to get subs, but it's always amazing when people subscribe. And if you can subscribe, especially if you have Prime, if you have a Prime account, Amazon Prime, you get 1 sub each month on Twitch. If you link your Prime account, you get 1 sub that you can use on any streamer. And every month it resets. All right, every single month it resets. So you have to go and physically click the button to subscribe to somebody else with your Prime sub. Thank you, Jackson. There we go. We got the redemption. Did it actually redeem? I feel like it didn't show the redemption, but I think that might be because I haven't got the redemption on here. No, I do. Interesting. Highcat died. There we go. Somebody discovered the Prime sub. Thank you, Tech for Zoo. Craig Zero for following. Craig O. Alright, professional is ahead. Alright, so technically since the redemption came through after this race started, we'll do a second marble race for the giveaway. So more people can enter. We'll also reset. So that 12. It says 12, right? Yeah, okay. We're going to reset the goal. It's annoying that it doesn't count the 2. I want to kind of start it at 2. Alright, where's your Horizon? There we go.
Thank you for following.
We'll try and remember that when we get to 8, that's technically the goal. Somebody in chat remind me, if we get to 8, oh, that's a good point. I'm not a smart man, alright? Oh, hang on. Oh, God, I got... End the goal. Right, 8 subs. Give away every 10 subs. Alright. Enterprises. Oh, hang on. Alright, Agent 57. Wait, is that Agent 57? Did you always have a second underscore under your name? How many times have you won now? Didn't you win? You won twice in a row last week. But you have always had a second underscore. Why did I think you didn't? Agent 57 is like winning 3 times in a row right now. So, you know what that means, chat? You know what that means?
It was rigged.
Absolutely rigged.
About your opinion. Get fucked.
Alright, well, this wasn't a giveaway. The next one's going to be a giveaway. Holy crap. Only 3 people finished. I honestly didn't... for some reason, I didn't notice the second underscore in your name. That's so weird. The things you notice. Alright, clean up pathway. 0% elimination.
What is this, Tiberius?
But an average time of 16 seconds. No, screw that. Fancy Rainbow World. No, too long. That's fine. Alright, we'll do this one. Thank you. Yes, Prime subs. I do have a bot that every, like, half an hour or so mentions Prime subs. Thank you for the Prime sub. Deva Kalpa. If you have a Prime, Amazon Prime subscription, because Amazon owns Twitch...
Mr. Streamer!
you can use... Why are people Mr. Streamering me? Anyway, if you have an Amazon Prime sub...
Hype train started.
Hype train! Oh my goodness. We are hype train.
New subscription received.
Yeah, if you have an Amazon
Dispensing
Prime
gratitude.
subscription, that means every
Gratitude
month
dispensed.
Twitch will give you 1 Prime sub for free to use on any streamer. If you don't use it, you're wasting free money. You can give that... you can give it to... That's the great thing about it, right? You can change your Prime sub. That's what I do. I change my Prime sub every month. I have a few streamers that I give my Prime sub to. Obviously, I would be honored if you choose me, even if it's just for 1 month, to give you a Prime sub to. But you do not have to, obviously. However, if you should definitely use it.
And take my money.
And yes, there you go. You can give channel points to me as well. They just vanish into thin air, but you can definitely give them to me. All right, let's do a gamba, though. Let's do a gamba this time. We're going to do a gamba. Will I survive, yes or no? Because this is a 50-50 map. Always a great gamba when it's 50-50 chances.
Who's gonna listen? Our friend Netcat. Hello, I'm Netcat. I'm definitely a cat. I got big ears. I could listen to that data. I'll listen for it. On 40, 44.
I love that sound. If I beat you, I offer subs. Oh, right. Me versus Particle de Dieu now. Will I survive? It is a 50-50. You can gamble your channel points here. I won't start the countdown until we've done it.
I don't give a shit about your opinion. Get fucked.
Exclamation point play in chat if you want to join the race. This is for a giveaway because we got the stream thingy. There was no notification for my sub. Was it a continued sub or was it a new sub? I know that the continued subs technically don't count. It's weird. Like if you just continue a sub for some reason and you don't, I think there is a notification thing. So when you yeah, there you go. Cypher name. If you refresh Enterprise. If you refresh the page or the chat, there should be a share box, and you have to click the share button and then press enter. Yeah, that's the one. So it does count, I think, but it only if you do it specific. I don't know. Twitch is weird, right? There you go. Now it should pop up in a second.
New subscription
There you
received.
go. Boom.
Dispensing gratitude.
The alerts work.
Gratitude
It still does
dispensed.
count. Yeah, it still counts. I guess they just don't want you like they don't want people like just it's privacy reasons, I guess. They don't want people to like automatically be alerted that you've subscribed or something. All right, this is a giveaway because of the because we got the goal, the sub goal. And also, apparently, Particle de Dieu says potentially some subs are in play. If I beat him, was that it? If you beat me, he said he offers subs. So technically, he's gonna offer them. He's not. No guarantee here. Cypher Enigma, though, in the lead. Believe, did you use the did you make the Tid marble roll thing bigger? That's hilarious. I sense a bit of haggling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people don't like those redemptions. Like, it's more about speedrunners. Speedrunners don't like them because it can potentially mess with their runs. I think it's hilarious though. Oh, look at me! I'm in third. Oh, Jackson is... we're following Cypher Enigma, but Jackson has rocketed past. Hype train completed level 2. Thank you so much. We haven't had a hype train in a while. Really appreciate it. And yeah, the Gigantify emote stuff works nicely. I haven't changed any of the settings. I'll probably just leave them at defaults. Okay, Jackson wins. Jackson, what voucher do you want, my friend? Believe died. Highcat died. Uh-oh, people are dying. Goodness. I'm stuck. Oh no, Particle, did you beat me? No subs. Technically, I owe him subs now. Don't try it on the race. Positive disruptions to speed. No, you're good. You're good. It's fun. I'm not a speedrunner. That's the thing. I don't care. I just know a bunch of speedrunners didn't think it was good that Twitch kind of forced it on everybody. Like they would have preferred it to be an optional thing that you had to enable. Because there's the enlarging the emotes is fine. Oh my god, you got the world record, so we immediately double the voucher. It's a 2-month voucher now, Jackson. Well done. Yeah, so there's the making the emotes gigantic is fine. That doesn't really do anything. But there are a few where it like does celebration stuff all over the screen. And of course, if you're using your screen if you're like doing your speedrun and anything happens on the screen that obscures something, technically that could invalidate your speedrun. What are my options again? Hack the Box, try Hack Me, Pentester Labs. I've got all 3. Or at least I can get hold of all 3. We currently have a massive amount of Hack the Box. I think I bought 50. Or was it 100? I bought a ton of Hack the Box because everyone loves Hack the Box. You got the world record. Not even a stream record. That's the world record. Well done. Alright, Jackson. 2 months. Hack the Box. You got it. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Okay, perfect. I'm going to refresh my stream manager because it's got like a ton of crap all over it right now. There we go. And I didn't die, that's correct. So I need to go to my prediction. I did indeed survive. Right there. So all the yeses win it. Alright. So. Let's go back. Okay, so we have, let's launch the instance. So if you weren't here last week, this, should we do a quick run through of how we got everything? I found 8 bugs in my company within 3 days, and they're expecting more. They're not satisfied, and lastly, they're terminated due to this reason. I don't know what to do. That sucks. What do you mean you found like 8 bugs in your company? You were hired to do, like, were you doing a pen test? And was it like a? It was like a test. Like they knew how many bugs there were. All right. I think it's just HTTP. AppSec engineers. So, yeah, give me some more context. Like that kind of sucks. That's really shady. There's like, sometimes there are 0 bugs. Like, what would have happened if you found nothing because there wasn't anything? Okay. So I'm actually going to set a timer for 50 minutes. Because we don't want this box to die. Right, so this was part of NahamCon 2024. It is an insanely difficult box. Well, I wouldn't say, actually, it's not insane. It's hard. It was hard. Not many people got this far. So there were a few things you had to do. First thing you had to do, I believe, was go to robots.txt. And notice there is a dev app and a CMD. Alright. So let me, because basically what we could do here, we could click register, and we could do like tib@tib.com, tib.ibt, no. And we could do password, and register. And then it's like, no, accounts can only be from the nahamcon.ctf domain. This was an amazing troll because I imagine a lot of people tried to do stuff with name confusion and such. That didn't work. However, if you go to dev-app and register, you do tib@tib.com, password, register. Then we are logged in. Lovely. And if we go to this here, we can see we have a dev token. And what you can try and do, which a lot of people probably try to do, is just copy this dev token over to just the regular app. So if we go here, send this request to repeater, and just shove the cookie somewhere here. No, it redirects to login. Okay, a lot of people tried stuff attacking the cookie, but nothing worked. And we were solving it on stream last week. I was like, getting people to tell me, what should I do, etc. And eventually somebody was like, well, why don't you click log out? All right, we'll do that in a minute. But if you click log out,
just redeemed wheel spin.
Something interesting happens. If you go to the get logout, you'll see, oh, set cookie, dev token equals deleted. So a lot of people would ignore this and be like, well, that's nothing. That's pretty standard. It's pretty standard to just set you can unset a cookie this way because it automatically expires it. A lot of people would discount this. But the fact is, this tells us something about the application. This tells us there are 2 ways to set a cookie in the application. There's registering or logging in. Actually, technically 3 ways. You can register, you can log in, and you can log out. And so what happens if you just go, you send this to repeater, and you go here? And what it turns out is it gives you a name of the cookie. And now, if you rename the cookie here, now we're logged in. They're expecting more. They only give 2 days for SAS for a whole backend code. They're not okay with. Oh, so it was the code review? If it's code review, that's a little different. And presumably they knew how much they knew. Did they know going in how many vulnerabilities there were? I'm not saying, by the way, that it's reasonable that you were fired. I think that's dumb. But if they were doing a test and they knew there were a certain number of vulnerabilities and were expecting more, then that's grounds for them saying, hey, why didn't you find you know, more. I don't think they should have fired you. I think more training is probably needed. But all right, DJ Chateau, wheel spin time. Let's do the wheel spin. Two times next spin. Okay. So the spin goes faster? No. Basically, we double whatever it lands on. So if it lands on cat time, you get double cat time. If it lands on marble race, you get 2 marble races. If it lands on type with 1 hand for 5 minutes, you get a choice. That means I can type with 2 hands for 5 minutes, or it means I can type with 1 hand for 10 minutes. You get the choice on that one. Alright. So we have to wait. We have to wait for somebody to redeem it again. Anyway, we've got a token for prod. So I can actually put it in the front-end code, the front-end browser. Here. The cooldown is on wheels. Well, yeah, so people don't spin it constantly. Let's go to cookies. Whoops. I got something at the start? Yeah, good. Alright, so now if we go to app. There we go. We're on the dashboard. And here it says, hey, sorry, Michael Johnson. We're currently running some maintenance. Why does it say, hello, Michael Johnson? It says, hello, Michael Johnson, because technically speaking, if you look in this cookie here, look in this session token, it just uses our user ID. Alright, it uses our user ID. And it says it's a 3. Because when we registered in the dev app, our user ID was 3. But because we're reusing this session token and we haven't registered in the production side app, the user ID with the user with the user ID of 3 is Michael, not us. Okay? And so basically, we could also find there's a
underscore just redeemed wheel spin.
Nice. We also find there's a users API, and if you change it to post, you can technically list it. So it didn't use get, but it used post instead. And now what you can do is you can actually look down here and you can search for admin. And you can search for admin disabled equals false. So Jessica is technically disabled. If you go down here, though, you find Edward Collins is ID 37. And so what you were supposed to do here is basically you create a little script, which I have here. And what it does is it just repeatedly registers users in the dev app with a different email address, with just the password as password. And then it extracts the cookie and then it uses it to log in basically and use the API call on the production app until it finds a role with admin and disabled equals false. That was it. And so what we can do is we can save this now. We can go here. We can run Python harmcon mission. And basically it's just going to do this. It's going to print out everything. This was the script I used to solve the CTF at the time. Because I hadn't actually figured out the users thing. I was brute forcing everything. So a friend of mine found this post thing that actually listed everything. So I didn't need technically to do this, but anyway. There we go. We hit Edward Collins. The script stops, and now if we copy this is the cookie that we need. So if we go over here and delete this, put this in. Oop, probably not a. Did that work? No. Why did that not work? Come on. Okay, maybe if I just copy this like that. Okay, so that works, but this doesn't? Oh, okay, now it works. I don't know what the hell happened. But now we're logged in as Edward Collins. And it turns out as Edward Collins, we have access to a few other things. So we have access to... Did I save the... I didn't. Alright, so we have access to a few other API calls. Basically, there was files, I think. Yeah. Let me update this. So the next part, there was a files API endpoint. There was also webhook. Right? I think there was another one, but anyway. These were the two. So the files one was interesting. This was the next bit you had to do. Because it says, okay, it basically lists all the files on the server. And it says files hidden for security 1. Use the filter parameter to select specific file types. So what you had to do is you would use filter equals PHP. And I'm rushing through this because we did this last week, by the way. So filter equals PHP, and it now returns all the PHP files. But it turns out how this works. If we just put a P here, it also returns all the PHP files. Because what it's doing, the filter, is just basically doing if ends with. Or if like file dot ends with PHP. It's not actually doing a proper extension check. And so what you could do was basically just iterate through every single letter until you found files hidden for security 1. And it turns out, here we go. So yeah, it was this basically. But if let me show you how it worked. So if we put a V here, files hidden for security 1, that means the file that's hidden for security ends with a V. And then if we do it again, we finally get an N, and then an E, and then a dot. Right? And at any point, if I get one of these wrong, like if this was like an A, right? Files hidden for security goes to 0. And so eventually what happens is you get this. h6d8kw.env. And if you go browse to that file, you get the flag, and also you get this backend host match. And that turns out to be important for the next API call, which is the webhook. The webhook takes a URL parameter, and basically it just checks to make sure that integrity.com is in the URL. All right. It has to have at least one character .integrity.com. But that's it. Okay? So, technically speaking, like, you could do test.integrity.com.localtest.me and... oh shit, hang on, I need to change the hub.
Thank you for following.
You know what, let's just send this to repeater and do webhook. URL. HTTP test.integrity.com.localtest.me. I think should work. No, invalid host. Integrity like that. Yeah, there you go. And so then you hit the backend API server. So any subdomain of localtest.me resolves to 127.0.0.1. Easy, right? Hey Wolfie. And then it says, okay, there's a git check, so we go to /git check. Missing ID parameter, that's easy, just put an ID in there. ID equals 1, job is already set as completed, ID is 0, job not found, ID is 2, blah, blah, blah. And that's where we got to last week. And
Thank you for following.
we'll do a wheel spin in a sec. Let me go do something very quickly, but I'll be right back.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed. All right. Who subscribed? Particle to Jit, thank you for resubscribing, my friend. All right, we have a wheel spin we should do, though. This is a double wheel spin. Thanks to Agent 57. Play Infinite Craft. Well, we can play 2 games of Infinite Craft, or do you want to, like, continue? Do you want me to spin again? I can spin again if you want. Agent 57. Let me know in chat. You got it. Oh, it's gonna be cat time. Well, I can definitely go get 2 cats. Who do we want first, Raven or Arya? Basically, Raven, the not really sick one, or Arya, the currently slightly poorly one, but okay. Who do you want first? My choice. All right. We'll go get the one that's closest. I'll be right back.
Agent underscore 57 underscore just redeemed word ban. Cat is the word.
Oh, great. Wait, so you don't want me to say that word right now? Or for the, like, that's technically the next 5 minutes.
Who's gonna listen? Our friend Netcat. Hello, I'm Netcat.
You guys are insane. All right, hang. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got
Kitty.
big ears. I could listen to that data. I'll listen for it on 40.
All right, let me save this.
Oh, I don't have the word ban thing up. I'm not even sure if my timer is going to work. Okay, I think it is. There we go. Alright, here is a kitty. This is Raven. Oh, she's meowing. She's not a very happy kitty. She doesn't like being held. Oh. Yes, you are beautiful. Alright. I will go get the other kitty. Here's the poorly girl. Baby. She getting better, yeah. Alright, I gotta take it back down though. Alright, those were the kitties. So. So, we have this. Job ID not found. We go here, and we can do some basic stuff. So we notice if we do a single quote, we get an internal server error of some kind. Alright. So obviously we want to try some stuff. Try doing that. Try doing this. Try doing a plus encoding it. Nothing. Could try doing something basic. Like that. Server error. We could try assuming that maybe, okay. Maybe this was just an integer. Oh no, look! That works. So I guess technically speaking, this should work as well. And it does. So now we can do... We can try order by 1. Dash, dash, dash. So that works. Let's try order by 10. Server error, excellent. So... Order by 5, server error, order by 3. Oops. Good, order by 4. Server error. Alright, so we know there are 3 fields. We're basically going to be doing a union injection. Alright. Union, select.
1, 2, 3. All right, and that basically works. Now this is kind of actually, it's kind of blind. It's like technically we could do a union, but we're only gonna get this back, realistically. So what we also want to do is probably set this to 0 so we can control everything. And what we want to do here is just start playing with some values. Like maybe let's set them all to just A. Job is already set as completed. Can we set this as null? Can we set this as null? Can we set this as null? Interesting. I'm going to set this to -1. So what we could start trying to do is mark that as complete. We can start trying to basically extract information out of this. What I would do here, and what I think we did was this. I think we used SQL map. So let's try this. If we just pass this to SQL map, what we can do here is basically just place an asterisk there. And then what we can do is do SQL map, do -v. No, actually, we'll just do -v. V2, I guess. -r SQL. And we can do threads equals 10. Yeah, let's just try that for now. Let's see what happens. Yes, the marker is there. No, we don't want to update anything. Oh, I need to do force SSL. Yes and no, and hopefully that will work. There we go. It's Boolean blind, SQL injectable. Found it very easily. Exploitable with null values. Yeah, sure, we'll just try random integer values as well. Other tools try a million thing also. You don't need to try a million. Alright. So now what we can do is rerun. It's SQLite, which is interesting. So we could try some stuff like we could try doing stacked queries. That doesn't seem to work, so we won't do that. But basically, we can start doing stuff like, okay, let's do current, or if we do HH, it should tell us what we can list. I forget what tables is. Just -- tables is what we want. Let's just try tables. No. So basically, it's going to try and look for all the tables in the database here. Because it's SQLite, there's only one database, so we didn't actually have to query the database name. But this is the database name. There's jobs. Okay. So now what we can do is we can do -t jobs -- columns, and then just enumerate all the columns in there. Yes, we want to do that. No, we want to do that. Cool. So what it's going to do is it's going to enumerate all the columns. Or it's not.
We might just be able to do dump. I think I did this fairly manually, actually, last time. Site should still be up. Oh, no, okay, the site is... No, the site should still be up, that's weird. I don't know why the site is down. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna kill the server. The nice thing about this, though, is we can literally just still use the same cookie. Okay, let's try this again. So it's going to have to find the SQL injection again because SQL map considers this a different host, which it technically is. We'll just say yes to both of these. Okay, so I don't actually know why it's doing this then. And hopefully it didn't just kill itself again. It did! Interesting. So SQL map kills this. I should probably let them know that SQL map will kill it. Anyway, we're not going to do it manually because that's going to take too much time. However, let me go see if I have a notes for it. Nah, Python script would be boring. Okay, Naham CTF was... Okay, good. I did dump the entire database. Okay, so basically, this is what's in the database. ID, URL, and completed. And if you go here, you get a 404. But it's kind of interesting, right? Because it has this completed thing. It has a URL, it has an ID.
And if we go back to the... Oops. We paste this here, an update. Job is already set as completed. So if we were going to do this union thing, right? Can we do something like... So we know that this is returning all 3 columns here. So the question is, can we do something like union select 1 as the ID, right? HTTP, let's just try google.com or something. And then 0 for the completed state. And then do that. Job is already set as completed. So that's interesting because we gave it a 0. So does that mean that this is the completed field? No. So we got to try and find this completed field somewhere. I think. There we go. So basically you were trying to hunt for the completed field and you found this HTTP scheme missing. Right? So that's interesting. So now we got to try and figure out, okay, which one of these, because we don't know which one of these is actually the completed field right now. So can we just do HTTP? ://? Oops. No. So it's not the first one. Did I do that right? Yeah. Is it this one? Looks like it. Let's also... Yeah, okay, so here's the second one. And so now, let's try doing an SSRF, right, to our collaborator server. We'll put exploit there. Job is already set as completed. I'm not sure why that's saying that, but do we get anything? We do not. This was the point where we got stuck, by the way. So I'm just going to try spamming this everywhere. Was it HTTPS? Or maybe it has to be HTTPS. Let's try HTTPS here. No. So now we're actually live hacking because this was where we got stuck. We didn't get this far. And now I don't know why it's not doing anything. This is kind of weird. We could try doing something like...
Thank you for following.
Just doing something like local tester ME. I don't know why I'm going to that. Do you get a server error? Do you need an and? No. Yeah, that is definitely the second one. I don't get this job is already set to completed thing. Unless this is supposed to be... It's supposed to be this way around? Yeah, this... Honestly, this bit really confused me. Let's, we do this. We can do union all. But, This was what we ran into when we were trying it out, by the way. Like, I was fairly certain this was how you're supposed to do it, but now I'm not so sure. What I think we're supposed to do is, I believe, what's supposed to happen is there's this process that grabs the URL and then makes a request server side. And then once it does that, it marks it as completed. So I think what we need is we definitely need these to be zeros. But that doesn't make any sense why it says... Oh, hang on, maybe a 0 here. 2. Oops. I don't get this error, because if we do this, it says if we do this, it says job is already set to completed, which makes sense because the server has completed set to 1 here. If we do job ID not, it says job ID not found, and then if we do a union, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Yeah, this makes no sense either. Look, HTTP scheme is missing, but then when I turn it to a 1, it becomes job is already set as completed. I mean, it doesn't work either way. That's the thing. We were stuck here for hours. Yeah, we could do Boolean. So we could do -1 and 1 = 2. And we probably want to encode this equal sign. We get job ID not found, and 1 = 1. And if we set this to 1,
And we do job ID not found. See? So this is definitely an injection, because if we change and one it to and 1 equals 1, we get this. If we change to here, job ID not found. And then we could definitely do a union here, I think. 0, 0, 0. Then it says HTTP scheme missing. And then, literally, if we went along here, it like, I don't know, it's weird. What if you turn them around, the 1 and the... Well, that... Why would that matter? Like, this is our injection point here. So I honestly don't... I know from other people that we're close here. I honestly thought that it was going to be just one of these values that we have to change, but I don't understand why we can't hit anything. Bigger than one value first? What bigger than one value are you talking about? Well, yeah, it is using the ID in the query, but... Actually, no, it shouldn't, because the and 1 equals 2 negates that. So this changing this shouldn't matter. And it doesn't, but it does either way. 1 and 1... I mean, I've got that. 1 and 1 equals 2. I just don't get... 2 and 1 equals 2 and 1. Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. That's an invalid SQL statement. You can't just do that. That would create invalid SQL. I mean, we can try it, but I'm fairly sure that's just going to be invalid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you've done here. Like. Because what this is going to be... So basically what's happening here, right? We have a query like this. We have a query like select ID URL completed from jobs where ID equals 1, right? That's what's being executed on the server when we have a value ID equals 1 here. So when we do this... We have... Oh, crap. We basically get this. Right? Where ID equals 1 and 1 equals 2, union select this thing. Which is fine. But if we were to reverse these, right? If we would like to put like this, and 1. So you've got where ID equals 1 equals 2. So basically you'll have an ID equals false. And 1, which is... basically going to be and true union. So it's the same thing, but this makes no sense. Like, there's no reason we would do that. So I don't understand, and I also don't understand why when this is set to 1 that error goes away. Can I just set to false or something?
This job is already set as completed really makes no goddamn sense. To me, anyway. Wonder if I was doing a pre-check or something? Yeah, but if it was, why would this work? Why if we give a job 0? And no, because then the original union would just fail. So I don't really get it. Is the content length just a string length? What do you mean the content length? Oh, this? Yeah, that's just the list. That's just the length of this. 62. I'm really confused. Because honestly, it gives you clues, right? The next bit is SSRF. Get good, SSRF. So yeah, we tried HTTPS. The issue, I mean, doesn't. I'm fairly certain this is how people were doing it. And part of me wants to just read a walkthrough because I feel like either I've completely missed something here or something's gone really well. It just doesn't make sense that it says job is already set as completed when I'm giving values that aren't 1. Alright? A value of 1 tells me a job is completed. But if I don't give a value of 1 anywhere, then what the heck's going on, you know? I'm going to read a little walkthrough. Because this is really confusing. I'm just going to read until I get to the bit where we're stuck at, because I... Okay, well, that solution didn't work. What's the response for empty? What do you mean empty values? Like just like this? Just the same. And this would probably complain about HTTP again. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's weird. I don't really get that. Fortunately, apparently there's not many write-ups for the mission. Worth trying, but maybe token for test? No, it's nothing to do with that. We're definitely on the right track here. Like, I'm so confused though. But you know what? I think Nahamsec produced a video. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick sneak peek at this video. Well, if I can. Why is sec dense empty? Don't worry about that. That's just a random sec header. It's really awful. Okay, we've got the filter bit. Alright, I'm going to try what he's doing here because I don't understand this bit. So he put a 1 here, a 0 here, and then HTTP something there. And didn't have these. Oh, that's... What the heck's go... Okay, so we have got... And if I put a 0 there... Did I not do that? This is why I was really confused here. This, look. We did need this?
Thank you for following.
Oops. I'm really confused because I thought we'd done this. I guess not. It's just weird that this apparently... Yeah, there we go. We need to complete the URL, I guess, in the third. That's weird. I'm not entirely sure how you were supposed to figure that out. Because... You go from like this. Oops. Like that's weird because HTTP there removes the error message. And then it goes back to this. So apparently you had to actually put a URL in there, which is... I honestly thought... This is the problem we had last time. We tried so much stuff. We tried we swear we tried every single parameter or something, but apparently we didn't. So let's just try this. Invalid URL structure. So it probably needs to do this, I guess. Oh, HTTPS. Yeah, maybe? No. So I imagine what we need to do is this. Invalid response. So now hopefully we get this. There we go. Finally. All right. There's the flag. Yeah, that's really difficult because you not only do you need a valid URL, but you need to put it in the right place. And if you put it in the second place, it looks like it's working. This is like the weirdest thing. I'd really like to see the back end code. I might talk to Adam about it because it is strange. But yeah, okay, we can continue with this. All right, so this gave us an authorization bearer token as well. Which means I think if we open up a new... I'm not sure if it's a bug, I just don't fully understand what's going on. So if we do a GET request to this... and put a host there that's going to be the same as this, api.github.com. And then use 443. Okay, let's try that. Request forbidden. Make sure your request has a user agent. Okay, that should be easy. User agent test, maybe? Bad credentials. We could try the documentation URL, I guess. Here we go. Try a quick start. Big list of exposed headers. I guess what we could try is just do this, maybe. And do api.github.com here. Oh, I need to do this. No, what the fuck? Oh, here you mean. Yeah, but that's pretty standard. Remember, we're now on github.com. We're actually going to github.com here. So... now I just need to do the bad credentials. I don't understand why this is bad credentials. GitHub API. We'll search for it, huh? GitHub API bad credentials. GitHub API returns bad credentials even with OAuth token. You have to exchange. You have to have the exchange token with the bearer token. Okay, via this API. Here we go. Well, you can try this, I guess. GitHub blob documentation. Oh wait, it's the same thing? Yeah. What if it's this thing? No. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, we should try the user then, I guess. Still says bad credentials. Oh, what's going on? Let's Google this thing. GitHub Pat. That's not anything. Scoping API talks. Now this is realistic web app pen testing. Exactly. If this isn't a fellow ending with Ali viewer. Yes! Welcome, welcome, welcome. The actual shit. Okay, here we go. Managing personal access token. I've never used personal access tokens before on GitHub. So this is going to be a learning experience. Alright, let's see. Bad credentials. What the fuck? Ah, you can use... Okay, you can use it on the API. Ah, okay. Alright then, so can we just go to... Can we do something stupid like, git clone https github.com/ Aha! Now hopefully it's going to be NahamCon Industries. And then the password is going to be this. No. No, wait. Support for password. Oh, God. come on. Who's raided? Nice! Sphaerophoria? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Sphaerophoria is raiding with a party of 69. Firstly, that is very, very...
Nice.
but also, welcome. How was your stream? If you were accessing authorization personal access token. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't get why this didn't work then.
Thank you for following.
It's username token at URL? Okay. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be... GitHub. No, authentication failed. It says support for password authentication was removed. But then it's like, authentication failed. Well, passwords are okay, well, why is it saying... Why is it telling me password authentication was removed when I'm not using a password?
Thank you for following.
Don't get this.
Thank you for following.
Yeah, I've done that. Have you not seen? What have I done differently here? That's valid, right? Unless I actually need to do it through the browser? No. So the Harmcon Industries should be... Yeah, that works. I don't get what we're... This is exactly what is happening. Fuck. Well, I mean, the problem with it is we have to actually solve this lab. Maybe move the prefix? Yeah, we could try that. Come on. Come on, really? You didn't fucking copy? Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it's just... Okay, hang on. Did it copy? This is the question. It did. But I mean, it still failed. We could try it here. Nope. Fuck's sake, come on. A few REST endpoints are only available with personal access tokens. Okay. Let's try this, I guess. Alright, so... we could try this. We want a repos endpoint. Is there like a... there's a ton of them though, that's the problem. I guess we could try and get to workflows, action/workflows. If we go back here, actions. I need an extra space. No. Ooh, I don't know. Does that work? No, bad credentials. It doesn't have the username? Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. But it's asking for a password now, though. I guess I'll take the GitHub pat bit out. Nope, still asking for a password. We need to restart the... no, okay, hang on. GHP? Well, we don't have that. That's the issue. We have this stupid thing. We have a bearer token. That doesn't work! Alright. Go on the patches are newer. Well, that's good to know, but like, what the actual shit is going on? Can anyone tell me how to use it? That's the question. Ah. Well, we've done that. We tried that as EcoSec. How to use on API. REST API points for personal tokens. Currently in beta and subject to change. Here. Okay, let's try this. Oh wait, hang on. This is the GitHub client? No, we're gonna try curl. Okay, so the org name is gonna be Nahamcon Industries, presumably. Unless the industry isn't actually. Oh crap, did I have a... I feel like that's the organization. Alright. And then the token is this thing. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Hang on. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. Is it really a bearer? Well, that's the thing. Bearer doesn't necessarily mean JWT. Is that what you mean? Bearer tokens can be realistically anything. No, bad credentials. What the actual crap? Do we get a different one if we send it again? No, we get the same goddamn token. I got mine to work and ended up writing a repo just to remember how they wanted to be used. Can you give me a hint? Docs I see is saying it's authorization just token? Okay. I mean, in here, the problem is it uses bearer. And in the docs here, it says bearer, but like I just looked at the Twitter docs. No, bad credentials. What is going on? Alright, we need to refresh the box anyway. Extend time. God, this is so annoying. I don't understand what we're doing wrong. So it looks like if we're using the new ones, they're fine-grained. Oh. Oh wait, no. Okay, personal access token. Yeah, personal access tokens are these. Okay, so we do have a fine-grained one about authentication to GitHub. Authenticating with a personal access token. That doesn't tell me anything. Well, we have been. That's the thing. We've been doing this one. It's the repo is server-code. It still doesn't work. I'd rather use the API. I'd rather not do it through the GitHub CLI, just because I already have the GitHub CLI set up for me. I'm pretty sure. There shouldn't be... It shouldn't take this fucking long to... Oh, GitHub documentation is ass. If you receive a 403... Oh, we didn't receive a 403 for bid. No, we receive a 401. Like, the problem is it doesn't fucking tell you. Look. Authenticating with a personal access token. Okay, that's great. Nothing. Tells you absolutely nothing how to actually do it. This is not telling me how to authenticate. If I find a paragraph called authenticating with a personal access token in documentation, I expect at a minimum it should tell me how to do it. Look, if you go down here, using basic authentication, it actually fucking tells you. Why do they hate people? Why is there not just a curl command right fucking here? It's just... Ah! God damn it. This is like the most ridiculous fucking thing. Try this. Alright, hang on. All right. So what do I do here? Just... I mean, I really don't want to do this because I don't want to... Well, what did that do? Username and your pat. Okay, next time we won't ask. Okay, so this did nothing. We've already done this. Store? Wait, what? Oh, God. Did nothing. Let's try this thing again, I guess. No, authentication failed. Like, what? This... The old tokens allowed you to... Well, we've got a new token. That's the fucking problem. I just really don't understand. Client reported a cross-site request forgery on the login page, noticing admins can create users and put it as a hide. What? So like literally the login request. Oh, God, that's freaking stupid as fuck. That's why I hate that. Like literally. It's like, yeah, cross-site request forgery tokens aren't really required. Like, here's the thing about cross-site request forgery is, to be a cross-site request forgery token, all it really needs to be is, like, it needs to be unknown to the attacker. A password is technically a cross-site request forgery token. Like, that it is, legitimately. Any request that requires a password is inherently not vulnerable to cross-site request forgery. Clayhacks, hey, we're in hell right now. This GitHub documentation sucks. We have a GitHub personal access token that we just can't use. Well, the thing is, I don't know what the I assume this is the username because there is no other username. Like, there's no username. And I don't know where we would find one either. Trying to harm? I mean, I guess. I'd probably be in a harm sec, maybe? Intruder it? What do you mean intruder it? No. No. Ben? No. Username is the email? Well, there's no email, that's the fucking problem. No, repo URLs don't have to end in Git. You can just do this. I'll show you. Boom, done. See? The Git is optional. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've tried that, Clayhacks. Suppose a token? No, bad credentials all over the fucking place. Content type? I mean, where are you seeing that? There's no content in the body. You don't need a content type. Also, unless the documentation says that, why would I even try it? Like, I'm half convinced the lab is broken only because presumably this is supposed to work. This request, when sent to the api.github.com, Presumably it's supposed to work. Otherwise, why would it be here? You know, why would it... And the fact that it doesn't work. Like, I just don't get why it wouldn't. Problem is, the guy who knows how to answer this is asleep, probably, because it's 1 a.m. in the UK. Try Ben? I already tried Ben. Also, Ben would be the username, like, so... I guess we could look up github.com nahamsec. Yeah, it's nahamsec, but we tried nahamsec. You tried that? Tried it with the full path? Yeah, that's the first thing we did. We tried this whole thing. Can you git clone with the username Naham? That's what we've been trying for like the last half an hour. Oh shit, I didn't... It's very new. Yeah, we've tried so many fucking git clones right now. Look how many git clones we have. We tried username, NahamCon Industries, the password as the token, did not work. We tried putting it in the URL like this, did not work. We tried this again for some reason. I forget what we were doing here, but anyway, we tried this. We tried then doing Naham Industries, nahamsec, Naham, Ben. Yeah. I'm gonna keep watching the video then, because honestly I feel like we've got it. I just don't get what we were supposed to find here. Wait, what? Well, his video doesn't. His video just ends. I'm gonna put the video on. Hang on. I should do the... Okay, it is off. Good.
Here that I think a lot of people missed was, even though it says invalid request, it's coming back, it's making that one request, it is actually leaking the bearer token for a GitHub repository. So this application, what it did was, whatever you inserted into the SQL injection, whatever URL you were doing, it was replacing it with the GitHub repo that it had access to, and all you had to do was get this.
Hang on a minute. I don't want to be on top of nahamsec. I'm going to sit right by Ben right now.
For it and get this bearer token that is an actual valid token for a GitHub repository that you can log into that gave you access to the entire application. And obviously the next step was to do some code review, maybe crack some stuff, and
okay, so basically they skipped past it. So we're on the right track. It's just how are we supposed to do that? All right, I'm gonna look up an actual, try and find a write-up for it, because Nahamcon CTF 2024, the mission. There's got to be something stupid that we've missed. Well, we've basically done it all. There's just I just can't be asked really to like I have more time in the world. Like I don't have enough time in my life to fucking dedicate to reading up on stupid GitHub API practices. Because to be honest with you, I don't really give a shit. Oh, come on. Well, it's not even on the... It's not even a write-up on the frickin' Discord server. Hey, if anyone finds a write-up for the mission, I'll give them, I don't know, something. If you can find a... Okay, so yeah, here we go. I'll give you a voucher for something. The first person who finds a write-up for the mission that actually mentions how to do the API step. And it has to be 2024, because there's a bunch of missions from 2021, apparently. Come on. I just want to complete this fucking lab. I can't believe that the Nahamsec video... This is what makes me think it's broken, because the Nahamsec video literally doesn't even show you how to fetch it. I think this request is supposed to work. I think this is actually supposed to be a valid request, but it's just not fucking working. It just doesn't make any sense that you have to mess around so much with this damn fucking thing. I don't think there are any write-ups on... he wouldn't have revoked the token because it's literally... It went live on this website, on like HackingHub like a couple of weeks ago. Does it work without the SQL injection? What do you mean? The SQL injection is the only reason we got the flag. And people have solved it. Like, literally, this has a leaderboard. There's like 9 people. Oh no, there's way more people now. Although somebody last solved it on... Oh no, hang on, wait a minute. Somebody solved it 2 days ago. Oh no, they didn't. 6 out of 7. Okay, hang on. Okay, alright, maybe it... I don't know. This is gonna end up really pissing me off. I'm gonna message Ben, actually. No, I'm not. Ben wouldn't know. I'm gonna message, Adam. Is the final flag on the mission broken? Because I think it is. I got the leaked API token plus request, but it won't work on api.github.com no matter what I try. Also, nobody has got flag 7 since June 16, I think, right? This makes me feel a little better. There's so many people here who haven't got the flag yet. Yeah, so not tolerance, the point that, so if you haven't been aware, this GitHub repo, right? There's no repos. There are no public repos here. The whole point of getting this token, this API token, is so we can access the repo. The problem is this API token doesn't work. Bad credentials. So yeah, I understand the next point is code review, but the point is I can't even access this. This is server code, right? So the way I expect it's going to go, if this token is actually supposed to work, we should be able to log in, access the server code, or download it somehow, right? And then what we should be able to do is, I presume, use the command endpoint, because there's a CMD endpoint. So yeah, here we go. Is there another admin token? No. This is the only one. We didn't do an SQL injection attack through HTTP headers. No, we did an SQL injection through here. It's a URL parameter. Technically, it was a URL parameter within a URL parameter. Because this URL parameter is literally itself a URL. But yeah, it's very fucking confusing. Effectively, we managed to inject this URL. I see. So ironically, it's an SQL injection within a URL that injects a URL, which is then called, and we get a request, including this bearer token. Lovely. It's URL inception, basically. The problem is this doesn't work. And the man who knows how to solve the problem is very likely asleep. Fuck. The bearer isn't good. No. Like, so if I take this... So this request is supposed to go to api.github.com, right? So if I go here and paste it in and then just change the host to api.github.com and make sure it's set up here, which it is, lovely, and then just send it, we get bad credentials. We get 401 unauthorized bad credentials. And the GitHub token doesn't ever fucking change. So I think the lab is broken. Which is really going to annoy me, because we've been basically here for an hour now. And the fact that there's no walkthroughs to this online is really insane. We've done that. I don't know how many times we've done that, man. I swear we tried this the first time. No, bad credentials. Look how many requests we've sent. Like, it's. Use a flipper tool? I have one. Oh god, almost fell over. Yeah, I've got one here. I don't use it very often, but I have used it. I've got the Wi-Fi board attached to it as well. It's probably not useful, is it? Yeah, there you go. Hey, the green screen is messing with the Wi-Fi board, but yeah. I have used a flipper. It is pretty sweet.
Yes, I'm already flipping out on this lab. I don't know. Okay, well, you shouldn't do that. Not me, don't worry. That's actually illegal, so please don't. Don't. If you're going to use a flipper, don't use it for illegal crap. It's a pen test. It's a pen testing tool. So, the bar owner knows you do it, then that's okay. If you've got permission to do it, that's not illegal. Yeah, thanks, not Coyote. We've already done it. I will show you the annoyingly long... Look at all these. The problem is, like, I'm not sure we know the username. I thought the username would be NahamCon Industries based on the fact that it's NahamCon Industries. But every time we use it as the password, it doesn't work. We've look how many times we've tried it. All these different login attempts. If it doesn't have certain permissions, I don't know what we're supposed to do with it, GoPro. That's the issue. I would imagine at the very least, if because it's a code review challenge, and the seventh flag is a code review challenge. Presumably, what we get is once we code review, we can find how this command endpoint is used. So presumably, at the very fucking least, we should be able to download the damn source code. No, it's not Hack the Box. It's HackingHub. It's actually owned by John Hammond and Naham Sek and Adam Langley. I don't know, it doesn't even show, but whatever. So yeah. It's not actually that new, but they've kind of gone public recently, I guess. Oh my god. Fuck. I thought we were gonna finish this today. We only had what? We only had 2 more fucking flags. Why does this not work? Alright, well. I'm gonna call it. Who's streaming? This is so dumb. I guess I should do a shout out for my please go to my Twitter and how's workload been so far? New job's been great. Dumb Hail Mary X GitHub version. I mean, we can try that, I guess. Nope, bad credentials. Yeah, so please go on my Twitter. Please go here. Official DEFCON 32 Feet Feud survey is up. Click the link. Read the thing. Fill it out. It really helps if you do this. Please. So we need as many submissions to this survey as possible. The more submissions, the better the game is going to be. And obviously come see me Saturday evening, I believe at 7 p.m. On stage 3/4 at DEFCON. I believe it will also be streamed. I'm fairly certain stage 3 is going to be streamed. So that'll be fun as well. So you can watch even if you can't participate. But please fill this out and share this tweet if you can. Fill it out, thank you. Awesome, man. Please share it as well. Retweet if you have the ability. Alright. We're gonna raid somebody because... Yeah, the docs are all over the place. They're stupid. But the thing is, even if that's correct, like, why is it saying bad credentials?
It shouldn't say bad fucking credentials. Alright, let's see who we've got here. We raided DJ Chateau the other day. Let's see what Kirasek's doing. Well, they've been streaming 3.5 hours. What about Mini Wheat? Okay, Mini Wheat is streaming. We're gonna go stream Mini Wheat. We're gonna raid Mini Wheat, sorry. So I haven't raided Mini Wheat yet. Alright, we're gonna raid Mini Wheat. Apologies we couldn't get it done. I'll see what Adam says, but anyway. Alright. Thank you for watching on the screen of my socials. Please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, give me a subscription on YouTube. And please give me a follow on Twitch if you're not already following on Twitch. Alright, I'll be back probably on Monday. Hopefully at the regular time, but we'll see. Anyway, appreciate it. Everyone say a big hello to Miniwheat. I will remain there for a few minutes as well. Alright, thanks so much everybody. See you next time.